I can't describe how big these sets were. I got lost. The detail, it was like stepping back in time.
It's all built, it's all there. There's all the creatures are there. The 8-foot-tall xenomorph with all the moving mouth parts and the drool.
Yeah, terrifying.
But terrifying.
What's up, guys? Today's podcast is a very special episode as I'm about to interview two of the stars from Alien Earth on FX here at San Diego Comic-Con. It's one of the most highly anticipated series of the year on one of my favorite networks, FX. And a huge shout out to FX for letting me use this incredible podcast space to talk to the talent. If you're looking for a new dark and gritty series, Alien Earth has you covered. I already saw the debut episode of the new original series and you will be hooked right from the start. What I love about this new series is they use a lot of practical effects as well as some visual effects so the actors can really interact with what's going on in the scene, which is something we're going to be talking to them about very shortly. Guys, this is a scene from the show itself. Alien Earth answers questions that the fandom has wondered since the debut of the franchise and connects all the worlds. In previous interviews, it's been said that the Alien and Aliens movies have heavy influence on the show, which is good news for fans of the franchise. Personally, I don't really like when an IP takes a completely new direction on a show. So this is very promising for not only fans, but it stays true to the story and what it originally was meant to be. If you haven't seen the trailer yet, I'm gonna link it down below. Go check it out. The sound design, the effects, the acting. It has everything to be your favorite show of the fall. Noah Farley is attached to the project and it has some incredible previous work. I think it's safe to say that the show is in good hands. Even just this hype up of it, like the room. I'm gonna be interviewing the two stars of the show. I'm gonna be talking with Sydney Chandler and BABOU CEESAY. We're both leads on the show and I'm really excited to get their perspective of filming a sci-fi. What the audition was like taking on such a legendary franchise and diving into this world. What is it like working with the director when he's using all these practical effects? So to get their perspective on the experience of the show is going to be really awesome. And plus, after doing an entire science fiction series, did they walk away believing that maybe aliens do exist? Are they out there? Guess we're gonna find out.
Hi.
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 It's very rare where a series gets me this hyped. And then I saw episode 1 and I was just completely mind blown. I wanted to binge. So congrats to you guys on putting together such an incredible piece of work. What are you most excited about for the audience to take away from this? Because even from the trailer, it feels very authentic to the Alien universe.
Oh, that's awesome to hear.
Awesome to hear.
I think that's been the goal throughout from start to finish is to be able to honor the franchise and honor especially that original film because you can't recreate it. And Noah just was able to create his own world and put his own twist on it while what I felt was just honoring the movie at the same time. Mm-hmm. And so that's really awesome to hear that it came across that way because that's what I'm most excited for. And it feels, I watch a lot of sci-fi and once I finished watching this, I haven't seen something like it. And that was a really cool feeling.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And you know, we're fans. I'm a big fan of the Alien franchise. I can speak for almost everybody in the show.
Yeah.
We're all big fans. And actually, these conversations we've been having, like listening to you say the impact it's had on you, is our first experience of the fans who own the franchise reacting to it. So it's just that this is what we were hoping for because we loved it. We loved being there. We loved being on set. We were like kids. And so to get to the point where now it's an opportunity to share it with the world, we want the world to enjoy it because it's for them, you know.
I think what's so cool too is my dad introduced me to Alien when I was a kid. So I know this is gonna be a show that is going to unite the two of us and we're gonna have something to talk about.
Oh, that's excellent.
It's cool that it's gonna hit generations of this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Were there any moments that were really emotional for you or funny or terrifying when you were in the middle of filming?
Yes.
I do have one emotional moment. So my character loses his daughter in it, in the show, and this is known, so it's not a spoiler. As in, he's lost his daughter in the past, and can I say this? Okay, and so my they used pictures of my actual daughter. And my actual daughter played the little moment that we had. So that was, even now talking about it, I'm going to choke up, you know. It was just a special moment for me. And I remember Timothy Oliphant, who plays Kirsch in it, has worked with his daughter before. And he said, oh, dude, you're going to love it, you know. And so for me, looking at those pictures, it was a moment on set looking at those pictures and letters that she'd written, and it was all written by my actual daughter.
Was that something planned, or it just happened?
It just happened. Noah had a plan, and we were there, and we were looking for someone to play it, and my daughter happened to be out there with me, and he was like, hey, would you like your daughter to be in it? And I'm like, that's between you and her, but obviously you know where I sit, and next thing I know, she's auditioned and there and doing it. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Really,
it was a small moment, but it was huge for me. Yeah, and emotional. Yeah,
very cool.
Definitely. Yeah, as you say, parental. The bonding, like with you and your fathers.
Yeah, to bring her on set like that
exactly.
must have been incredible.
Yeah.
The set design and effects really build to the world of Alien, especially with using so many practical effects. What was it like seeing the franchise in real life now? Were there any monsters or aliens that just felt so crazy to you?
I mean, all of them. Like, I can't describe how big these sets were. I got lost. I would go. Pond would be so mad at me.
Pond would be back to
he'd be like, Sydney, where are you? I'm like, I've gotten down another hallway. But it was incredible. I mean, just the detail. It was like stepping back in time. It was. It was amazing. It was quite emotional. It was really cool.
And it's all built. It's all there. There's all the creatures are there. The 8-foot tall xenomorph with all the moving mouth parts and the drool. Yeah, Cam inside the suit. Lovely guy.
Yeah, terrifying.
But terrifying
Xeno.
Science fiction is such a special genre with the audience. Was there anything that really inspired you from past Aliens to take on this role or create the character that you were doing?
I try to simply channel my love for the original film, even if that maybe sounds strange. But I didn't want to try and replicate anything or try and live up to anything because it's not possible.
Yeah.
And so I really kind of had to turn that pressure off from my brain to be able to find Wendy because she is such a unique. There is no one and nothing like her. She is one of a kind, and so I had to step away from that feeling, but really channeled my inner sci-fi nerd. I mean, the little kid in me was the one who was like, "You have to do this job. Like this has been our dream," and I'm like, "Okay, done." So I channeled that, my love for it. Yeah, really.
I think one of the things I found most interesting about Morrow is how far he's willing to go to get what he wants, which I look at it at a distance with a certain amount of admiration. He's like a honey badger. He just keeps on going. And I love that. And my Instagram handle used to be, I want to be a honey badger when I grow up.
Oh, wow.
So, because I think they're crazy. A lion can't kill it. I'm like, what's going on here?
I'm learning so much about you.
Right? So with Morrow, I was channeling the honey badger. There we go.
That's awesome.
After stepping into a world like Alien, being around it so much, do you think there is life outside of Earth? Would you want to meet an alien one day?
Oh, wow. Those are two very different questions there. Yes, there's life outside of Earth. Is it the Drake equation?
What's that?
I'm getting all intense here.
Yeah,
but they calculated how many planets that have the right environment to hold life. And in our galaxy alone, I think it's something like 50,000. So there could be life. Now, intelligent life, I'm not sure. Maybe that is the 50,000. So there's gonna be intelligent life elsewhere. That's what I believe. Do I want to meet one? No.
Is that from this filming this series?
Yeah, because what? I don't know.
I was just gonna say like a yes and a no. Like yes, there is life out there. There has to be.
There has to be. Come on.
We're here. Can't be the only ones. I would not want to meet something else.
If we were the only ones.
It sounds scarier to me. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Got to do better.
Yeah.
We're the only ones.
Right.
Without any spoilers, were there any intense scenes that you're really in it and you're looking around and you're just like, I can't believe that I'm here?
Oh, dude, how many?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a scene where I'm standing there. There's a picture up there with the gun, and you're hearing your boots hitting the the floor as you're walking and the lights are flashing, and it's pinch me moments. You can't believe you're there. For me, I had so many of those, definitely.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you guys so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. This is great.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you guys so much for checking out the podcast. If you haven't yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Leave a thumbs up for Babou and Sydney. And let me know, are you going to watch Alien when it comes out? And let me know what you thought of the trailer, because truly, I think it's one of the best trailers that have come out about a series and really delivers on what the actual vibe of the show really is. It's not completely different from what the show is going to be. So I think it just locks you in. And I know there's been a lot of hype about it. So this is very cool to talk to the talent. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys.